Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for June 26th. Sorry. Wow. I did that just the other week, too. June 27th, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, there were a total of 30 players, which seems to be a small uptick. And Noxitney took away the top score with a 945. Tiny Mimes and LB scored a 915. Girthar and myself scored an 895. And Ashwhite, Jupaka, Deno, 416, Copper, and Marvin then Copper, just because of how the game orders them, scored an 885. Looking at the rest of my friends' list, Star Dragoon scored 885 as well in position 11, and MacTinksy scored a 775 in position 18. Now, yesterday is a little bit of an oddity, so if you recall at all, I would really appreciate going either to that video or on this video is okay, because it seems like there were a lot of options for health. Noxitney, Tiny Mimes, LB, Girthar, myself, and on. We've identified at least 3 different drone healths, and maybe that's the next puzzle we're going to figure out. But for now, let's get into today's challenge. Today we have Lure, which is useful, and Ship Surveyor, which... Holy Christ. Well, could be useful. Let me say could be useful. Might not be useful. Might be very unhelpful. 3 infestations on Medical A. That's not surprising. Medical ships, not uncommonly huge. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. One of those in... I already hear Swarm. Oh shit. I already hear Swarm and none of the doors are open. Oh no! Defense, please. Well, I mean, that's handy. Son of a... bitch. Really? Really? Let's do that so I don't get Swarm killed. So here's the good news and the bad news. 3 airlocks. Decent possibility of slime. I really want into R23 and see what this drone has. I kind of need into R23 to see what this drone has. And that will let me explore more of the ship. The bad news is I may have to burn 2 lures in here if there's something in R4. Shit. If I can do this some other way, that would be fantastic, but I really don't have much options here. This is going to be a definitely tough day. Make sure I don't have any slime charged in this room, spawned in this room. How's my time? I may as well take 2 along with me. This is gonna be a slow burn. Real slow burn. There's a vent in both rooms adjacent to the generator. Oh my god, really? And I know 2 of the infestation types. What I want to know is whether or not Swarm is moving back and forth. If Swarm isn't moving back and forth, that is a very good thing. Son of a... Wait, where's 24? 24's up in the corner. 6 and 5, all low chances. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Stop doing that. I'm dropping another lure in here. And I'm really hoping. Got a minute on this. Stealth, fantastic. I don't think I can get 3 out safely, though. Okay, well, you're not helping. There's still a ship upgrade in there. I don't know how I'm gonna get that. No slime spawned, but that doesn't mean much. And I just want to point out, 30% chance to hit either any of those rooms. 2 of the rooms got hit. Oh, 1 of the rooms got hit. D4 got blown open. So whatever's in those rooms, I've got nothing. But I have stealth. Which one was 3? Son of a bitch. Actually, I'm just gonna pop A3. I know there's nothing else in there, and I know there's 2 leapers. Yeah, not surprising. Okay, so let's figure out what else I need to do. Need to get through the ship's what I need to do. Damn. Okay, so I'm not going to need lure if I'm using stealth. So let's go ahead and take the lure here. Dock to A3. I can tow that ship upgrade. Still no slime. Did it not move? Because I closed the door. Okay. Really? Okay. So I've got some good, I've got some bad. Something, something, then you have the facts of life. There is slime. It's already blocking that. Oh, yeah. So, I really have done bad things then. But 2 is still safe. Actually, I did something really bad here because I'm not going to be able to get out that way. I can vent it, but then I'm not going to be able to get out that way. So that's really bad. Door 46. 46. Was briefly attacked. Okay. I'm just gonna have to suffer whatever happens for slime, because there's really nothing that I can do at this point. But it may have already all spawned. Okay. And I'm already screwed here, right? Yep. That's really bad. Because that means... Okay, I can either take damage or what? I can take damage, or I can try with Drone 3. Because 43 is still fully viable. If I can find the generator, if it's not in 17, if it's in 19, I can make this work. If it's in 15 or 14, that'll be really bad, because I know there's swarm moving around those rooms. Okay, don't waste that. Which means I have to vent the room. Make sure 2 is safe. Safe as he's gonna be. That'll at least give me access to 3 more rooms. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Oh, shit! Okay, now I know there's a leaper in across from D35. There's one in there, too. Okay, so good news. I found the generator. Bad news is I had not planned this through. And, that's not true, actually. I can do this. I can make this work. I have to vent R22. And hope a door doesn't fail. Okay. I need to get out of here now. Just in case they don't stop. So, the good news is I know where the other generator is. The bad news is I'm probably going to lose a room that I really need to keep. They may stop, they may not. Okay, they stopped. The only other question is, should I? Right now I've got 19 scrap, which is phenomenal from a medical. But there's still at least a few rooms that I can check. Actually, no, there's not. Well, no, I can work around R13. It won't be pleasant, but I can do it. I'm pretty sure slime spawned... Well, I don't know. That could have been starting spawn in R22. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all my slime spawns at this point. I had 7 and 13. I can get into 17. No, I can't. Because of the slime. The only way I could do that is to vent up through the room again. I don't need to R23, though, is my point. Well, this may make the decision for me. Where are you going to break? Because there's a couple crucial rooms right now that I have to have open. I have to be able to use. Nothing? Okay. As a matter of fact, all told, I don't know why I'm keeping A3. Because if A3 fails, I can't use R4. And if A3 fails, or if A3 doesn't fail, I can't use R4. So I don't know why I'm being so careful about that. Okay, so let's vent this again. And D23, D47, D33, again. It's radiation. I knew that was going to happen. Hopefully the vacuum into R13 will beat. Yes, okay. So, what I can do is open up D22, D43, and D14 and send my generator... Actually, send all my drones through is the problem. The problem is I have to send everything through at once. I'm too nostalgic. Woo-hoo-hoo! That might have been bad if I hadn't fixed that. Yeah. That could have been bad. The problem is I'm nostalgic. I like A3. So, what I can do is open D22. Oh, shit. Okay. I've got a lot of scrap right now. I'm pretty good right now. I've got a drone. I got an upgrade from it. A door just failed that I don't need. Okay. Now I don't have much choice. I need to save lure. Okay, so what I can do now... No. Oh, that's not good. I didn't think about door 46 still being open. Whew, okay, that was a small swarm, so I'm okay. What did I just open? Okay. Okay. D30 is being attacked. Well, you're not helpful. Fine, you can just move back and forth. You know what? I'm going to open up D19. That'll let that swarm back and forth. I'll let that swarm back and forth. I'm sorry. That's not excusable. Asteroid collision, 1 minute, 10, 15, and... Son of a bitch. 10, 15, and 13. Oh, shit. This may end things quickly. Because if any of those are hit, I'm basically done. I've already checked 5. Okay, well, that's it. Nothing more I can do there. Actually, no, let's do this the other way around. I still have one more lure after this. Door 6 is being attacked. Where's door 6? Oh, there was another one in R8. Whew, this ship is not a happy ship. Actually, I'm going to do this. Actually, I don't hear Swarm, but I'm going to spin them anyway. It's worth it. Oh my god. Okay, so I wasn't able to check 6 rooms on this ship. Door 6 has been just... Oh, right. Wasn't able to check 6 rooms on this ship. This was not a happy ship, D45. Oh, because the one in... No. Well, it stopped anyway. Wow. Just wow. Not a happy ship, indeed. What was the status on this again? Poor hull integrity. Okay, not terribly surprising there. Age is fatal. Not terribly surprising there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I got anything after that ballsy move into R20. I did. I got 1 scrap. 1 scrap. So, starting score fairly good at a 550. Picked up 1 drone with 1 upgrade, a ship upgrade. 20 scrap, and I thought I found the fuel. I did find the fuel, there must have been none. And... wow. Just wow. Okay. Currently, 1040 is the top score. I got lucky. A lot of places. Some of that was strategy. I'll pat my own back there. Some of that's strategy. But damn, that ship is not happy. So 1040 is the score to beat, and as every time with Swarm, we have Dusk Wolfen. We have Maxtor? Not sure. Score to 0, probably running afoul. Actually, they might have ended up in the same situation that I did, where they basically locked themselves on the ship with no way to get out and weren't able to get around it. I got a little lucky. I got a little clever, and my strategy for handling upgrades, where I really like stealth. That's number 1. I know a lot of people don't. I understand kind of why, but eh. And aside from that, I'm not going to have stealth and lure on the same drone, because why? Usually. I mean, sometimes it happens, I guess, but usually not. So, if you were in a situation where you couldn't do that, you could be really badly off. Looking at the rest of the scores, Awesome Man 759 lost at least 1 drone, possibly 2. Astronomy Goon probably lost a drone. For a score like that, I would expect he picked up, well, let's see, if he lost... I'm not sure. Things could have happened, damage could have been taken. 550 being the starting score, I doubt Astronomy Goon just left. But, maybe. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that 550 was the first spot on the leaderboard, so it might not have been a bad choice, but there were ways around it, and I've seen Astronomy Goon play enough, or at least on the leaderboard enough, that I don't expect that happened. LB scored a 750, probably getting locked in by the slime. Actually, that's the other thing. I could have lost a drone to slime if I hadn't been really, really crazy and vented part of the ship. LB scored a 750, possibly not getting his ship scan. Possibly. Burning Ass Taco scored 880, probably not getting as far onto the ship. Maybe not getting a ship scan. Ship scan was huge today, I think. I don't know exactly how much of it. You can tally that up by how much you're miscolored when you watch the video. Maybe I'll put that in the comment. But the ship scan was huge today, clearly. I mean, even if Burning Ass Taco didn't have the ship scan, that means that I still ended up at an extra 160. 8 scrap. An extra 8 scrap compared to Burning Ass Taco. And actually, considering LB's score, he either lost a drone, which possibly, or lost lost a lot of health to slime, which also possible. I mean, I almost drove out through the slime. I may or may not have made it. I'm glad I didn't do that. The alternative worked. So, enough reminiscing. If you haven't done your run yet, good luck. If you have, leave a comment. I'd love to hear of your own experiences on this ship and your own strategies for a ship like this. This is the kind of ship the Brain Trust exists for. So definitely please make a post with experience, comments, strategies, whatever you got. If you'd like to check out other playthroughs, and for a ship like this, I highly recommend it, and I'll be doing that as well. You can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, and Noxitney. I have their playlists linked in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.